Hey guys, it's Jason. Look, I know you're freaking out. I know that you're very concerned about what you saw today in the Fever game at home against the Valkyrie, and they got beat pretty handily, seriously blown out. Caitlin didn't play much. The starting lineup was weird. It looked like there was no effort, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you don't know basketball and you're a new fan, you're going to be very concerned about that, but you need to not. There's good news and bad news, and this is why I'm cutting this video for you. Here's the issue. The administration, the coaching staff of the Fever have thrown in the towel, and they're just going to have fun. I'm sorry. They know, I know, hopefully you now know, there's no way they're going to win the title, not with that team, not after losing this many games, not after looking at how tough the schedule is going to be. And you're halfway through the season. This is only 44 games, so this is the halfway mark. If you have lost 9 or 10 games at the halfway mark, there's no way you're going to run the table and win 15 to 19 games. It's not possible, not with all the things that you cannot foresee that are going to happen. So they've mailed it in. The good news is Caitlin Clark will not be injured again. The reason why she's injured is she's forcing it. She does not have the weapons around her. Kelsey Mitchell, it's not working. We'll talk about that in a moment. Caitlin will not be hurt moving forward because she's not going to press. She's going to have fun, and that's what's important. Here's the bad news. The bad news is they're probably not going to get out of the first round of the playoffs. If they're the 7th or the 8th seed, could be the 6th seed, but I don't see that. I see the 7th seed at best. If they can get there and get in the playoffs and win a couple of games and shock the world, cool. We'll take it as it goes, but we're not concerned about that. So that's the bad news. The other bad news is if you're new and you're so obsessed with winning, you need to stop. This is the WNBA. If you haven't figured it out, they don't care about winning. Why should you? Look, it's a lesson I've already figured out this year. They just don't like to play hard, and they don't like to follow rules. The referees are a joke. The WNBA, you don't know what you're going to get every time you watch a game. Caitlin Clark's getting beat down by a bunch of amateurs. Half of the league, they're not professionals anyway. Angel Reese is a joke. The fact that that's even taken seriously is all you need to know about how badly run the WNBA is. So hats off to them for squeaking through and fooling all of us. It's a charade. It's a fugazi. This is not a real league. So enjoy it for what it is. Kind of WWE, kind of TMZ. There's some really fun characters. There's really, really great personalities, beautiful personalities, ugly personalities. You take it the way you want to take it. If you're obsessed and wrapped up in winning, just stop. You're going to frustrate yourself. And I'm tired of reading all of you fools on X and Instagram thinking you know basketball and you just started watching it. This is not real basketball. The things that they do to Caitlin Clark and get away with, the way she's fouled the entire game and no one calls it. This is not going to be a serious league this year. It's going to take some evolution, so let's have fun. We're at the All-Star break. Let's have fun. Just stop worrying about it. They're not going to try to win games for you. They're just going to have fun. And hey, why not? Just enjoy it. So why do I think they've mailed it in? Let's do the math. They've played more than 20 games. They've lost more than half of them. They're a 500 team. They don't have what it takes. So the math doesn't work for them. There's no way they're going to win 15 straight games and be a 3 or 2nd seed. Not happening. If they squeak into the playoffs, let's see what happens. You know they're going to let Kelsey Mitchell go. She's just not working out to help Caitlin. It's a charade. She knows better, but she wants to be the number one. She's going to play herself out of this team. Caitlin needs to be the number one, and she needs some role players. Another reason it's all about Caitlin Clark. They need to design this team around Caitlin Clark. She's $1 billion brand, and until the league figures it out, why the hell should they put her out there to get hurt all the time? She's getting hurt because she's getting beat down. She's over practicing. She's trying too hard. So let's take the edge off and let's just coach in a different, strange way. Let's experiment. Let's work different lineups. Let's not worry about it. They're putting Caitlin Clark first. And I think that's important. The league has to evolve for Caitlin Clark to be taken seriously. Just accept it. So they're going into next season mode. They're putting their plan into play. They're working out different lineups. The strange lineup you saw today where they only played 1 forward and they had 3 guards. Weird. Stephanie is not a bad coach. She makes mistakes, but she's learning. They know that this team has to work together and they need to have a season to work out all of their kinks. There's going to be a few changes here and there, but they've got the team they needed. They're gelling, the camaraderie through the hardships. They're pulling together. And hey, that's what's important right now, learning how to play together as a team with that coaching staff. You're going to see changes in the offseason, minimal changes. They're looking into the future. So they've shut it all down to have fun and grow and be better. Kelsey Mitchell is not going to work. They need to just run her contract through, just figure it out. She can't coexist with Caitlin. It's not a mean girl thing. It's just Kelsey Mitchell doesn't know how to be a team player. She shoots them out of games. She makes really terrible decisions. When they're in a close game, she will take the shot before letting Caitlin. I'm tired of it. You should be tired of it. You should be sick of it. It's a sin to have the greatest basketball player in the women's game right here, and you take the shot instead of letting her. Kelsey Mitchell's a number 2 option. She'll always be a number 2 option, and that's how championships are won, when people understand what a number option they are. So let's just move on past her. Bringing her back was a mistake. It is what it is. It's never going to work with Kelsey Mitchell. So right now they're just going to have to pacify Kelsey Mitchell, because if they really did what they needed to do, which is make Caitlin the 2 and put someone else at the point, they would have a problem with Kelsey Mitchell. But that's the only way to win a championship. I keep telling you guys this. Caitlin Clark is not a point guard. She is a natural shooter. She is a 2. She is a skilled passer, but you don't put somebody in that situation to run the offense just because they can pass. You need to put them in that situation if that's their primary function. But what's Caitlin Clark famous for? Shooting the ball, not passing. She's become famous for passing because that's what they've needed. But she's a shooter. She needs to be playing number 2. She needs to be the starting shooting guard. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. That's part of the problem. You can go back through all my videotapes in the archives. You'll see me bitching about it. She's not a 1. She's a 2. She should be shooting the ball. The problem is Kelsey Mitchell. She throws a big fucking fit if she's not starting at the 2. So you put Caitlin at the 1, and Caitlin's getting beat up. She's getting hurt because she's always the focus of all this attention because she's got to bring the ball up. It's too much pressure on her, and you're seeing what's happening. So they're making a choice. Let's play this out, and let's get rid of Kelsey Mitchell. That's what they're doing. Right now, this team has been through so much hardship, so many obstacles, that they need a break. They can't be serious. It's just the way you run an organization. They need to have a great all-star game. Finally, Caitlin is getting the respect she needs. Let's focus on that, and that's what they're doing. They're not going to care about wins and losses. Let's get to the all-star game next week, I think, and then let's just have fun. Caitlin's going to be a star. You need the stars to be treated like stars. Then come back, play some fun 10 games. Get the crowd into it. Let Caitlin do her thing. Take the pressure off. They're just going to have fun. So you guys need to have fun. Relax. It's not about you guys. It's about this team staying healthy, coming together. Their roster was cursed. They've gone through every hardship and obstacle you could go through the first half. Now the second half has to be fun. Trust me. You're going to enjoy the games. They're going to enjoy the games if you're not concerned about winning. Also, they're just tired of injuries, so they don't want to overwork people. They're going to let people have easier practices. It's going to take time, and it's a process. So injuries have to stop. They're trying to protect everybody, so you don't throw everybody into the fire when they're not equipped. And that's what's been going on. Everybody's dinged up. They need some time to enjoy the All-Star break and come out and not worry about injuries. The Commissioner's Cup pays more money. That's a big deal. To them, that's their championship. That's all they need to prove. This team's going to walk away, and they've already had a better year than last year. They did. So they were in the Commissioner's Cup. They won a away game. They dominated. It was a great win. It brought everybody together. Caitlin said to the media, you can win a championship. You don't make this much money. Championship doesn't matter financially. It's just about clout and rings, and that's fine. I believe in a championship more than a Commissioner's Cup. Don't get me wrong. But look, that was huge. They got the cup. As far as everyone is concerned, they've accomplished their goal. And they've dominated the world as far as media. Things have changed. They've accomplished a lot. This team has accomplished enough at this point. Let's not overwork these ladies. Let's just let them have fun. I think that's a good way to look at it. And the last thing I'm going to say is it's business, guys. It's business. It's bad business to let Caitlin get hurt. It's bad business to let all this drama go on in the locker room. It's bad for business. You need fun. You need excitement. You don't need TMZ stories. You need fun, fun, fun. All the drama and negativity started in the offseason. A lot of it had to do with Kelsey Mitchell making all sorts of terrible mistakes and most of the bench not wanting to play to support Caitlin. That's gone. That's in the past. But they have to make business decisions. The one thing the WNBA has done incorrectly, and the Fever have let them get away with it, they've made poor business decisions around Caitlin Clark's brand and around Caitlin Clark as a star and around Caitlin Clark as the future of the WNBA. So it's best to just chill out a little bit. Let's just make it business, make solid business decisions for next year, and you're going to have a great next year guaranteed. So there you go, guys. Those are my reasons why you should not freak out. Yes, they're throwing in the towel. Yes, that's what you saw today, but that's okay. Just have fun with it. Look, nobody cares what you think anyway. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. That's why you watch me. Share this video. Follow me. Thanks for watching and appreciate you guys greatly. Via con Dios.